ジョーの野郎。鬼姫が完全にぶっ潰しやがって。
Oh my god. Hello everyone, welcome to Joe Consumes Cinema. I'm your host, 2 Greater Than 1, and today we have Ashita no Joe, Season 2, Episode 1. So this is going to be, really wild. We finished Season 1, I loved it, fantastic series. I still want to do like an overall, Season 1, complete review, but it's going to take a little minute, and we'll eventually get to it. It might come kind of in the middle of these reactions or a little bit later, I don't know, but I definitely want to do that just in case you don't see that right away. Like, I'm working on it. I just want it to be really fine-tuned and look really good. But I've heard great things consistently about season 2 ever since I started season 1. People in the comments saying, "Oh, just wait till you get to season 2. Just wait till you get to season 2." And yeah, season 1 was so damn good that, the high praise I've gotten from, just random comments, this is going to be pretty sweet. My season 1 reaction was a pretty interesting experience overall. Like I said, I enjoyed all the episodes. It's just people kept telling me after episode 54, just skip right away to season 2. And one of the first people that ever left a comment on those videos said, make sure you watch it all the way through. And I gave that person my word that I would actually just watch it all the way through. So ended up doing that. But I probably originally intended to just watch every single episode in season 1 because, it was the first time watching it and I just wanted to see every episode. But from what I can gather, there's a bit of a retcon with the start of season 2. So we might be going back over some, older storyline just a little bit, which is the only thing that would make sense to me. There has to be some, little bit of retcon. It's not just where the story ended with Ashita no Joe season 1, picking right back up from there. I think we're going to go over a little bit of, old story, old territory, but, I'm not mad about that. It should be really good either way. And yeah, I'm eager to get to this one, but before I begin, I have a special announcement. Right now, available on the Joe Consume Cinema Patreon is the next 8 episodes of Ashita no Joe Season 2. All you have to do is click the link down below, sign up on the Joe Consume Cinema Patreon for $1 per month, and get early access. Also, all members get a guaranteed movie request as well. With that, enjoy the reaction. This is weird. Okay. This looks like video game animation. I gotta say, I like the original 2 intros better. Okay, so we are going back over some old territory. Quick reminder to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also consider signing up for my Patreon for $1 per month. You get access to all my exclusive reactions, also a guaranteed movie request. With that, let's get right back to the reaction. And then he returned. Yeah, here's the setup. He's not there. Jeez. That's still crazy to me. Oh man.
力石徹選手が死に至ったと診断いたします。
はがきも、電報も、電話も。電話は引いてねえよ。帰ってくるわけはねえ。こんな嫌な思い出の染みついてる場所にお前。嘘だー。自分だってジョーが帰ってくると思ってるくせに、人に諦めろってなんだい。バカー。ジョー、元気でいるか。
Is this, where Wolf Kaneguchi was? There's Wolf.
あの力士殺しの矢吹と紙一重の勝負をやってのけたお人だってことはよ。
Yep. I remember. Then he runs into what's that guy's name? The brawler dude.
何お願いしますよ。
Gondo the brawler, yeah.
はいよ。このゴロ巻きゴンドウの喧嘩殺法がオタクの本格的ボクシングに通用するかどうか試させてもらいますんで。
Yeah, he gets the better of him in the beginning, but then...
さすが元新人王のパンチだって言いてえとこですが、同じバンタムでもそのパンチじゃあの矢吹城のように力士は殺せねえな。やろう。
Yep. Oof, that was a cool visual. So in this version, Wolf knows that Joe was here. In the original, Wolf is knocked out by this point, and then Joe tells them not to mention his name or the fact that he was here.
やっぱりそうか。
矢吹、あの力士殺しの？
あの目を見て奴には負けねえってね。
気に入らねえな。
気に入らねえな。
Yep, the whole shots to the body thing.
さあ、もう一つでもウルフのこと言ってみろ。間違いなくこの場でぶっ殺してやるからな。
聞いたぜ。大したもんだ。ボクサーのパンチってな、こうでなくちゃな。こっちだ。
See, this is different too. In the first season, Joe gets caught and goes to jail.
あんたの試合、できたらまた見て、そう思ってます。
たまには寄ってみるか。
ああ、ロードワーク。
Nishi.
あれ、見てんか？
It's Joe. I like it.
よ、元気だったかい、西。おっさんよ。
ジョー
I do like this art style. It looks cool. Now we got a new outro too. Okay, took some time just to gather my thoughts. Episode 1 of Season 2. Really enjoyed it. So, we are backtracking over some old territory. We have the events right after Rikishi's death. You saw the 10 count to honor his memory. Joe, at that point, leaves the Dangpei Boxing Club, and he's kind of just wandering. Now, in Season 1, that's like 5 or 6 episodes where Joe is just kind of off on his own before he finally comes back, I believe. I don't remember exactly, but we saw the whole thing where, he runs into those Yakuzas, and they have this enforcer, Wolf, and, he gets into this big fight, beats all those guys up, then they go to a bar, and this Gondo the Brawler dude, shows up with the other group of Yakuzas that got beat up, and then proceeds to beat Wolf up because he's got that, disability with the fractured jaw. Anybody touches him there, that's it, it's over. It's why he had to be forced out of boxing to begin with. But I noticed as we're going through this, there's small little changes, and also the timeline is just way, way accelerated. Now here, Joe is gone for a full year, it says, from the time of Rikishi's death to the beginning of this episode. But they do it with a time skip, so, it's just a very big chunk of time passes in, like, not even a minute's worth of actual footage. So here we have, small changes throughout the story from season 1. When he gets into the fight with between Gondo the Brawler and Wolf, Joe's presence is never known to Wolf. In fact, Joe purposefully wants them to keep it a secret because Joe doesn't want to wound the guy's pride. Here, he knows outright that Joe was there and actually interfered. He heard him. He was still conscious when Joe actually stopped, Gondel. Also here, when the cops show up, they don't all just get sent to jail. This Gondo the Brawler guy pulls Joe out of it and, gets him out of the situation before the cops can send him off to jail. So, yeah, a little bit different. And also, from the time of, the 10 count honoring Rikishi's memory moment, the 10 bells, to, Joe returning to the Dangpei Boxing Club, reuniting with Dangpei and Nishi, it's, 20 minutes. Whereas in season 1, it was like 5 or 6 episodes. So, yeah, everything seems to be accelerated. Now, I did take note of the fact that Joe was punching to the body when he fought the Brawler dude. So I'm not sure if we still have that whole hang-up where he can't throw to the head because of, what he did to Rikishi and that, all that hang-up. We're going to have to work through that too. Or just how fast this is going to go through. So this is like a much more compressed version. Basically, from when they said to stop watching season 1 was episode 54. So that was 55 to 79. I think a lot of that's going to be condensed very quickly into these next few episodes. Like, I'm enjoying it. The art style looks a lot crisper, a lot tighter. The music, the intro and outro, not enjoying it as much as the originals, but it's not bad or anything. It's just not my cup of tea, basically. I'd gladly get right to the next episode and just, get this thing moving along, but I got something to do today, so we're going to have to give it a pause for a minute. But the good news is, at this point, if you're seeing this, all those episodes, the first 8, and then going forward, wherever I am with the reactions, just add 8, and you can go watch those early access on the Joe Consumes Cinema Patreon. So, yeah, that's a really cool thing that I'm doing with this show, and I hope people take advantage of it because people kept telling me over and over again when I was doing season 1, like 2 episodes a week just isn't enough. You got to do more. And I was constrained by, just editing and all that. And I had, other stuff going on. But this season, I've decided to actually, get a really far head start so that, people can enjoy early access if they really want it and just leave it on the Patreon. So, anybody can sign up, just $1 per month. And yeah, like, I'd gladly get right to the next one, but I just have something to do today. I'm going to do more, and we'll get, working on the rest of these and get that head start that's going to set everything up, quite nicely for the season. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for now. Really enjoyed the first episode, and yeah, as always, thanks for watching, and peace.